common problem that you may face when you're doing some data analysis for your e-commerce business is you may get a table of data and you need to pull up a relevant variable that sits in another table. So you may have a master sheet with all your details in there. So if you look at the example on the left, you may have a list of all the different products in an order, the sales price and the profit, and you want to know what's the color and what's the cost for that. And on the side in the orange, you may have a master sheet which gives you all those details. Now, instead of having to copy paste, doing Control F and trying to find it, I want to introduce to you a useful function if you've never heard of it, which is called XLOOKUP. Now, XLOOKUP is quite powerful. We'll quickly go through what that looks like. So we start off with the function. So we know we need to look up the first value. So you can see there's 3 different variables. We're only going to focus on those 3 today, just to give you a simple example of how this works. So the first thing is we know we want to look up the value. So we want to look up A2, which is the ID in row 2. We then tell Excel, it goes, where do you want to look up this value? Where does this value exist? So we know in our master table, it's linked in column H, and we want it to return the color. So we say you want it in column I. Put that in, and you can see immediately it's already told me if it's ID2, it's color blue. We drag this down. You can now see it's already done the whole column. Don't need to go Control F. In the space of less than a second, it's done all that. And we can apply the same context to the costs. So we already know the cost for each item. Now we just want to pull it up and link it to the relevant record here. So again, we go XLOOKUP, open up the function, tells you what's the lookup value. So I want to look up A2. Where do you want to look it up? Look it up in column H. Excel's asking, what do you want to provide? I want to know the cost. So we select cost, press enter, and you can see it's already starting pulling it. I'm just going to format it as currency so you can see it there. And we drag it down, and there you go. It's pulled it all across. You can see there as an example, item 5 is a cost of $10. There you go. And that's how you use XLOOKUP to simplify your life. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos and tips and tricks from e-commerce for success, and visit us at ecommerceforsuccess.com.